long wrist shot that floats high and wide. Quinton Byfield drops it back. Jack Quinn sends it back in front. Byfield ripped that high and wide. Here's Barron back on it. Plays it down to Quinn. Jack Quinn, a scoring star for the Ottawa 67s. For Gooley, moves it and shoots and scores! Caden Gooley fires it home. 1 minute and 54 in, and Canada's got a 1-0 lead. Peterka for Ilias, tried to slide that back. Zary breaks it up, and Connor Zary feeds it down the ice. Defense, he lost his balance there for a moment. Kick out of the side of the goal, and Mercer scores! Defense, he stumbles. Zary takes advantage. It's a short-handed goal for Dawson Mercer. Burt up ahead for Crobot. Crobot drops it back, picked off by Tomasino, who served that 5-minute major for Canada. Now Philip Tomasino walks it in, shoots, scores! Tomasino snaps it in. And Canada's back up by 2. So in the draw there, and the puck just bumped by McMichael. Byram up for Krebs. 10 seconds to go in the period. Connor McMichael tried to move around Albert. And now Cousins on it. Dylan Cousins swats it back. McMichael, a hard shot. Rebound, score. As the horn sounds, Peyton Krebs puts it home. And Canada's got a 4-1 lead, assuming the goal stands. And Mercer moves in and shoots. That's kicked out. Now Drysdale a chance hit a leg in front. Might have hit Stutzla. And now Mercer shoots, scores! Mercer gets his second, and Canada leads 5-1.
The New Jersey first-rounder Dawson Mercer's got a pair.
Which had a little bit of everything. Now loose puck in front, they score! Here's Suzuki. As the turnover was forced by Mercer, and it's 6-1 Canada.
I think Germany's goaltender should leave the puck playing to somebody else.
Checked at center ice, brought in by Newhook. In comes Alex Newhook. Munzenberger will backhand shot, scores! Alex Newhook joins Mercer as goal scorers from Newfoundland. And it's 7-1 Canada.
Watch the footwork twice.
Before the players came on the ice, and Danny looked around, and he's worked the Olympics, you name it. And to this day, he says that night in Ottawa, right before the game, is one of the great moments of his hockey life. Byron feeds it across. Korzak, a long shot. That's knocked away by Gare. Now, Cousins feeds it back in front. Rebound, score. That's Newhook again. And it's 8-1. Now the Canadians will go right back to center ice. They will not do the flyby at the bench out of respect for their opponent.
I played center. That was it. And I wasn't going to check, so really I was fighting for 1 or 2 spots. It was getting pretty narrow there, Gord.
Tomasino shoots, tip, score. And that might have been Mercer in front. We'll see who got the stick on that at the end. And it's 9-1.
And Tomasino's taken advantage of his opportunity. He was the 14th forward in the pre-tournament game, wasn't in the lineup.
Lula remains out there for Canada, shakes off that shot block, and now ranges back. Stutzla quickly on it. That shot was blocked as Cousins brings it back.
Oh, look out.
Turns Zimmerman. Cousins works in, and backhand shot, scores! And Dylan Cousins gets one for Canada. Goes up towards the goal, the puck loose there. Perfetti couldn't reach it. Byram feeds it down, and a sharp angle shot. Krebs thought he'd scored. The referee says no. And there's actually a penalty coming. So that'll wipe out the goal. If it was going to score, I think. Well, the call's against Germany.
This was such an odd rebound.
22 Germany, minor penalty hold.
That looked into me, but...
So watch Krebs. This is a great feed from Byram.
Yeah, that's it. Right?
Now we're going to look at it here.
Yeah.
Yep. For the second time tonight, we'll get a play reviewed.
I was wrong on the first one, so
I think your streak is over here.
Hold all tickets.
What a great feed from Byram. Gordon, the first period we saw Byram do the same thing. He was on the left point, and almost without looking, he went straight across to the low dot on the far side. Great vision to see the play, and then, of course, the skill to execute it. Watch this pass again. He's not even looking at Krebs. He knows he's there. He's seen him on the way up the ice, and he just puts it on the tape to Krebs, who one-times this into the far portion of the net. Krebs thought it was in initially, then he wasn't sure. Now he thinks it's in.
And don't forget, it was his goal at the end of the first that was also part of the review.
After video review, the puck did cross the line. We do have a good goal.
So that will negate the German
Mercer's feet.
By the way, the Canadian record for goals in a game of the World Junior is 18. Been done twice. Played across to McMichael, feeds it back in front, and Cousins scores. There's a 5-point game for Dylan Cousins and a power play goal.
It's a really great play by McMichael.
Newhook with Cousins and Holloway. Cousins winds in, shoots from a sharp angle, and scores. Cousins strikes again, and it's 13-1. Puts it back around to Byfield.
Team Canada goal is number 8 for number 22, Dylan Cousins. Assisted by number 15,
Byram.
Alex Newhook.
Long shot to the leg in front, rebound, scores! Pelche! And that's 14.
Amazing career.
He flies charters now, but there were a lot of bus rides that is paying. In comes Harley with a chance, shoots, scores! Thomas Harley is on the board. It's 15-1, and Canada's 3 away from its tournament record. Peterka with it. J.J. Peterka, who has the German goal, takes the pass from Ganit, and the shot goes wide. Now Stützle. He's taken down, and Canada's got a 2-on-1 shorthanded. It's McMichael with Krebs. McMichael shoots, scores! Shorthanded goal, 16-1.
Canada's had 5 shots in this period. They've got 5 goals.
Wound up with 37 goals in 61 games. Tomasino drops it back. Wow, by the save. Rebound loose in front. Jordan Spence joins the line and scores the game's first goal. Slavkovsky right back out there now.
This kid is something to watch.
Winds his way in, poke check there by Cousins.
What a play.
Lead pass, he finds Tomasino busting in. Tomasino in, scores!
What a play by Cousins, and what a finish by Tomasino.
Kashlik. There's fight, shoots, kicked away by Levi. Back in the poise, Niemitz pops off his stick, the net is empty. And away comes Quinn. And Jack Quinn's going to put it away with the empty netter for Canada. An NHL building in front of an arena full of fans, or in Europe, and the fans there. There's a quick shot, score! Tomasino again! Bill Tomasino has scored in 3 straight games, and Canada's got a 1-0 lead.
Man, Tomasino can deliver the puck. He doesn't need much room to shoot it. 100 points last year in just 62 games. You're going to watch him come right off the bench. Canada's in a change. Tomasino's been on the ice for about 4 seconds, and he's on the board. In the 3 games Canada's played, Tomasino's been on the ice for 7 goals. Canada is 7-0 when Philip Tomasino was on the ice. The Nashville Predators first rounder goes across the body, up into the shelf, over the blocker, and it's 1-0.
And it's not like he's playing a ton. Tomasino's played 19 minutes total in the tournament. Back to Byram, and now Perfetti, the Winnipeg Jets' first pick down to Krebs. Can't get a shot away. Krebs back with it. Around to McMichael. Now McMichael, back to Perfetti, a hard shot, chipped in front, loose puck, score! Dylan Cozens passes on the rebound. A power play goal to give Canada a 2-0 lead.
Pretty sharp play by Cozens here as he doesn't interfere with the goaltender as he's looking for that loose puck that is bounced around on Pageau. So Canada kills off a power play to start the period, gets their power play on, and Perfetti's quick shot is deflected by Cozens, and where he has to be careful is when that puck is available, you can't just run right over top of the goalie. He steps over top of Pageau, and before the Swiss defender can get back, he's able to chip it into a wide open net, and Cozens continues his very productive World Junior Tournament. 3 goals and 3 assists in the first game, an assist in the second game, and a power play goal here.
Schneider back to Harlan. Lead pass to Byfield. In comes Canada. Byfield snaps that pass to Zary. Moves it and shoots. He fired a wide rebound. Pelche scores! Jacob Pelche snaps it home, and it's a 3-0 lead.
A fortunate bounce on the spot. Pelche has his second goal of the tournament. This play will start another quick up, and Quinton Byfield's going to show off some quick hands here. Nifty little step in front of Guggenheim at the blue line. That pass is zipped to Zary, and when his shot misses the net, there's Pelche from a rather sharp angle, put it in off the post and in, but a nifty play by Quinton Byfield just inside the blue line. He used a quick step to get inside the line to keep the play onside. Quick hands to find Zary, and the grin on Pelche tells you who's put it in the net, and it's 3-0 Canada.
Back to Byfield, Suzuki. Quinn in the high slot. Drysdale across the new hook. The Suzuki walks in and shoots. Pageau, pad save, rebound. Suzuki scores! Brian Suzuki on the rebound. A power play goal makes it 4-0.
Suzuki's got the feel of one of those players that is kind of climbing up the ladder a little bit here. Pretty solid play, but now more productive. Tomasino and Mercer and he have been a good line. Suzuki will get that first shot, and when Byfield goes to chip that to his backhand, it ends up, it actually goes off Pageau's stick. Pageau's going to deflect it. I thought Byfield had moved it across, and then Suzuki doesn't get a whole lot on it, but it's enough. It's a second power play goal for Canada, and it's 4-0.
Now a steal by Cozens. Drops it back, and a chance for McMichael scores! Cozens the steal. McMichael was shot, and it's 5-0.
Last year, McMichael had 5 goals in the tournament. That's his second. The goalies were asked earlier in this process for Canada what shooters had impressed them, and they all talked about McMichael's release, how quickly he gets it on the net. A turnover, and Cozens keeps that puck alive. He lays it right out to McMichael, and from just at the top of the circle, McMichael rips this past Pageau one time, and it's 5-0. Cozens, an assist to go with his earlier goal.
Here's Quinn. Back at the point is Drysdale. Long wrist shot, scores! That was tipped in front. That would have been Byfield who got a piece of it. And Canada's got a sick.
Terrific today. He's open again.
Quinn to Byfield, shoots, scores! He's also 18th.
Correct.
In a tournament where 19-year-olds tend to dominate.
The youngest player on Canada's roster. Again.
Perfetti a chance, and he sticks that in the net.
What a shot.
And Cole Perfetti's got his first of the World Junior. Connor McDavid is a client. Jeff O'Neill was one too. You can't win them all.
I was going to say that. I'd like to see that. When was Ola client? Oh,
There's
what a
Gould, long shot, a rocket.
wow!
That goes by Patnaud, and it's 9-0.
Gouli's second goal of the tournament. It's a long one-timer.
It was terrific for Canada in the summer of 19 at the Hlinka Gretzky Cup in the Czech Republic, the under-18 summer tournament. Oh, chance for Pelche and scores. He's got 2, and that's 10. Kasper Simontaival, who's been a terrific player for the Finns here in the tournament, turned it over. Now Dylan Cousins in, shoots, scores! Dylan Cousins fires it home, and once again, Canada strikes early.
Gord, I'm just talking about turning the puck over in the middle of the ice and how the Finns can counterattack it. Simontaival turns it over right at the offensive blue line, and Canada will sprint out again. This is the second time that this line has been able to get a 3-on-2. Really good play by Thomas Harley. The gap is tight. He pokes the puck off Simontaival's stick, and Dylan Cousins head up the whole way. He's looking past. Now he focuses on the shot, and he beats Pirinen on the short side for his 5th goal of the tournament. And Cousins drives the bus again. Canada's up 1-0.
Knocked down by Simontaival, picked off by Cousins. Takes the return pass, it bounces back at the point. Schneider, a long shot, bounces back. Cousins feeds it there for Pelche. Another center pass, Holloway jams at it. Pelche feeds it back. Here's Schneider back with it. To Pelche in the hook slot, shoots, scores! Jacob Pelche snaps it home, and it's 2-0 Canada.
This is the first shift that we've gotten to see Canada's lineup after the power play. And with the injury to Alex Newhook, Andre Tourigny has to make some adjustments to his lines, so he puts Dylan Cousins between Pelche and Holloway. They're all over the Finns. The panic is on defensively, and Pelche is going to walk out to the high slot. He's unattended, and through the Holloway screen, Canada gets a deserved 2-0 goal as Jacob Pelche's shot actually deflects past Pirinen, and it's 2-0.
Krebs again holds the line. It's taken down. Drops it off for Zary. Canada changing. Zary drops it back to Byram, fresh off the bench. Byram slides off the boards along wrist shot. Kieran save. Rebound, score! Peyton Krebs. And it's 3-0 Canada. Now Hirvonen got tangled up in the corner. The centering pass gloved down by Drysdale. They battle away for it in front. Cousins gets to it. Dylan Cousins has a look. Skates it back to center ice. Cousins reaching for it. Battles there with Putio. Here's Cousins with a chance now. Shoots, scores! What an effort by Dylan Cousins. That's a hard-earned empty net goal. And Canada loses 4-1.
Unreal. He wanted that puck more than anybody else on the ice.
He's that back. Kubicek's shot was blocked. McMichael lifts it high in the air for Cousins. In comes Dylan Cousins. Cousins in alone. Stopped by Malik. No, scores! It dribbles it off Malik, and Canada's taking a 1-0 lead. And Dylan Cousins has done it again.
Well, Connor McMichael plays this out into open ice, and Cousins is off to the races. A block shot and a little chip flip, and you're not going to catch Cousins. Malik makes about 80% of the save, but the third scoring chance of this first 9 minutes for Dylan Cousins goes off Malik's glove, off his pad, and squeaks through the 5-hole. And Canada has a 1-0 lead 8.5 minutes in.
Byram up for Cousins, winding in. Dylan Cousins drops it off the Krebs, feeds that towards the goal. Malik kicks that away. Now Byram back with it. 4 shots in the power play, and just after it forward, Byram fires it home. 2-0 Canada. Check net is empty. Barron reaching for it, and Krebs digs it free. Dueling up the center ice. It bounces to McMichael. He's got Krebs with him. And McMichael beats his man Long and deposits that in the empty net.
Maybe that's all it takes.
Is that for Schneider? Lead pass goes to Alex Newhook. Back in the Canadian lineup. His shot drifts wide. Newhook, rebound, loose in front of the goalpost. Great chance for Newhook in the early going. Here's Krebs back with it. Peyton Krebs lost the puck. And now Chinelhoff had it knocked away. Newhook swings that wide for Quinn. Back to Schneider. Walks it and shoots. A Skarhoff save. Rebound bounces right back in front. Bardakov was tied up there by Newhook.
Well, I guess the shoulder is good.
Walks right in, fires again. That goes high and wide.
What a great shift for Alex Newhook. 2 scoring chances in a one-on-one puck battle that he wins.
One around, and the horn sounding here.
They're going to take a look at that shot, the Newhook shot.
Was it in?
I'm telling you, Gord, it seems very unlikely the play would stop.
Unless it was
in the net. So here's Alex Newhook, his first shift back. This is in. This is off the back white bar and out so quickly. So the Canadians know this is a goal. They're celebrating over on the bench. Alex Newhook, who missed the last game with a shoulder problem, has just seen it up on the board. And while the officials make sure with a second and third look, Canada again with an early goal, they'll have to reset the clock, but Newhook makes his return to the lineup immediately impactful, and Canada has a 1-0 lead.
What a first shift.
After review, we have a goal on the ice in 1901.
So 59 seconds in, Alex Newhook from St. John's, Newfoundland, has given Canada a 1-0 lead.
He really had never been untracked in the tournament. He plays with such pace. You know he can make an impact to the game, but he never really got untracked. The game off gave him a few days to recharge, perhaps. Came out, shot out of a cannon here on his first shift.
Pelche drops it back to McMichael. A centering pass. Cousins gets the shot away. Still loose. Bounces back to Schneider. A rolling puck off the side of the goal. Here's McMichael. Feeds it down to Cousins. Now another centering pass. McMichael scores. Connor McMichael on the side of the goal from Cousins. And it's 2-0 Canada.
Gord, I was just trying to say, I've never seen a goalie lose his stick more than Askarov. This puck goes right through the crease. He doesn't have a stick. It's like it's a prop. He doesn't hold it, he doesn't keep it, and Canada, 2 goals in the first 10.5 minutes and a 2-0 lead. They win puck battle after puck battle. Look, he makes the save. Now the puck's down on the ice. Good work again by Cousins. Pelche finds it across the front of the net, and McMichael is able to get underneath Kuznetsov, stronger on his stick. And now Askarov's got a player's stick. That's no help. And it's in the back of the net.
Back to Byram, to Perfetti. In comes Cole Perfetti, shoots, scores! Cole Perfetti, power play goal! It's 3-0 Canada. Retrieved by Chichikov. Newhook to Schneider. Ian Askarov wants to stick again, and he scores! Schneider, the shot, and Canada leads 4-0, and this might be it for Askarov.
Artur Aktyamov has been looking back at Igor Larionov here for a little bit.
Here's now for Cousins. He's got Pelche with him. Cousins to Pelche, back to Dylan Cousins. Scores! And Dylan Cousins